speaking to that, I worked for Guy for actually all while I was going through nursing school. Summers I'd be working with Guy.
He has an HVAC company. Yeah. I don't know if we mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was so many times, like when you're like stuck in the back of an attic and you're like, hey, it takes me 15 minutes to get out of this thing. I don't have this right tool. I'm going to figure something out here. Yeah. It's that mentality of like, figure it out. Yeah. Like I am not taking the trip back to go get the tool I need. I'm looking around. I'm looking for scraps of metal, like whatever it was, like there's something 100% HVAC. You have to figure some crap out sometimes.
And speaking of that, I think everybody should have to
Dude.
Crawl to the back
Oh
of
my
the freaking
gosh.
attic.
So
I wish I could make all of our
this much
guys
crawl space.
One of my first jobs, I worked for a contractor in high school, and my first day on the job, I was still maybe a sophomore. Like I was barely driving, First day, he had me up in the attic spraying insulation. Nice. Which was absolute miserable. Middle of the summer, you have that suit on, like mask, sweating. And I remember he was gone. The owner, I'm not going to say who it was. The owner of the company was gone. And he was probably semi-joking when this happened. But if you know him and if you know working, it might not have been. Anyways, I've been up in the attic spraying. I will after. I was up there for 30 minutes or so, came down, just full of sweat, like, had to clean that off. I was sitting there in the kitchen drinking water, and he walks in, and this is seriously my first day. He walks in, he's like, I'm not paying you to drink water. And I was like, okay. And so he had to have been kidding, but was he? Anyways, yeah, attics in Arizona.
I would love
don't
to
recommend
send every single one of our employees through an attic and be like, listen, you got to hook up this ductwork, and you got to make it work. And here's the opening. You got to go all the way to the other end. Figure it out. Like, I would love to do that.
It would be a valuable life lesson.
No kidding. It really would. And then the guys today were like, oh, the attic space is too small. I'm like, I could fit in there. Like, you could do it too. Come on, man. Buck up. Let's go. Yeah. It's totally.
But anyway, so restoration.